Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next story to my grandchildren, Ethan, Denver, Summer, and Violet, whom I love to have fun with. Today's story is called Smile Please by Jillian Harker. What's the matter, Mom? Danny asked at breakfast one morning. You look worried. I just can't think of anything to get Grandma for her birthday present, said Mom. What about a nice bouquet of flowers? Dad suggested. She loves them. But we always get her flowers, Mom replied. I wanted to give her something different. Does anyone have any other ideas? I have, said Josie before her brother or Dad could answer. Josie was only 3. She was the youngest in the family. I know what Grandma would like, she said. Everyone looked at her. What? They all asked at once. A photo of us, said Josie. What a good idea! Grandma's always saying she wishes she could see more of us, said Mom. She really would like a photo of all the family. I'll try to get an appointment with a photographer for Saturday morning. And she did. Everyone got up very early on Saturday morning. They all put on their best clothes. It wasn't long before Mr. Toogood, the photographer, arrived and set up lots of special lights in the living room. He asked everyone to take their places. Mom and Dad sat in the middle of the sofa, and Danny and Josie sat at each end. Josie was next to Dad, and Danny was next to Mom. Perfect, said Mr. Toogood. All the family is together. Now I'd like you to smile, please. Everyone smiled, except Josie. Mr. Toogood looked at her. A smile, please, Josie, he said. But this isn't all the family, said Josie. Snuffles should be in the picture, too. Snuffles was Josie's hamster. She is part of the family, agreed Danny. It's fine with me, said Mr. Toogood. Mom nodded, and Josie ran off to get Snuffles. When she came back with the hamster, Josie was covered in straw. Ooh, it was stuck all over her best clothes. Oh, dear, said Mom. Just look at you. She tried to pull off some of the pieces of straw, but Mr. Toogood was in a hurry to take the photo. Everyone ready? He asked. They all nodded, except Josie. I want Wilbur in the photo, she said. Wilbur was the family cat. Would you like to get him? Mr. Toogood sighed. Josie handed the hamster to Danny and ran off. Wilbur was asleep on the kitchen windowsill. It was warm there, and he was having a lovely dream, so he wasn't very happy to be awakened. Meow, meow, he wailed as Josie carried him back to the sofa. Everyone ready? Asked Mr. Toogood. Smile, please. Just a minute, said Josie. What's the matter now? Asked Dad. It won't be right without Cuddles, said Josie. Cuddles was Josie's favorite teddy bear. Well, he is sort of family, smiled Dad. Make it quick, said Mom. Josie handed the cat to Mom and went off to get Cuddles. But she wasn't very quick because she couldn't remember exactly where she left her teddy. She couldn't find him anywhere in her room. Mom started to call her name. Then Josie suddenly thought to look under the bed, and there was Cuddles. She took him downstairs. Okay, here we go at last, said Mom, trying to stay calm. Josie took her place on the sofa, hugging Cuddles. Wilbur purred on Mom's lap. Snuffles slept in Danny's arms. Everyone began to smile, except Josie. A big tear began to trickle down her cheek. "Oh dear," said Mr. Toogood. "What's the matter?" Dad asked. "Grandma will be sad if Jumble isn't in the photo. She loves Jumble." It was true. Grandma did love their dog Jumble, but no one remembered seeing him all morning. Everyone shouted his name. Then they waited. There was a pattering sound in the hall, and Jumble dashed into the living room. His paws were covered in dirt, and his fur was very messy. He had a bone in his mouth. He leaped up onto Danny. The hamster woke up, scrambled up Danny, and sat on his head. Jumble jumped onto Mom's lap. The cat woke up and jumped onto Mom's shoulder. Jumble jumped again. Woof, woof. He barked loudly as he landed on Dad's lap. He wagged his tail in Dad's face. "Smile, please," shouted Mr. Toogood. And Josie smiled. Everyone else burst out laughing. Mr. Toogood pressed the button on his camera. "At last," he said. "What will Grandma think?" asked Mom. "Grandma will love it," said Josie. And Josie was right. Grandma did love the photo. It made her smile, too. Well, that's it for today. See you next time.